I ask people to leave comments on my videos sometimes, and the sole purpose of that is to create community, have conversation and open dialogue, and to give me feedback, be it negative or positive, okay? Constructive criticism is very necessary in my opinion, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for helping me grow. What's good, YouTube? I go by the name of Q. If you're unfamiliar, if you are familiar, shout out to you. Welcome back to the channel. I received a comment recently and it really hit me. It really made me think, and I actually haven't stopped thinking about it since I received it. Let's read it together so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Respect for this, man. I knew it wasn't arrogance. It was mostly pride and the belief that you have to struggle to get money. I hope you can let go of the struggle part and just embrace the blessings that come to you because you are blessing and inspiring people with this channel. Peace. All of my videos are pretty much intertwined, so that comment was from a previous video and it's pertaining to something that I said in that video, and it comes back to this one. 2 weeks later, that comment comes to this video and it helped me create that content. That's the type of feedback I love. That's the type of feedback I appreciate and the type of feedback that I need because it honestly helps me grow. When I read that, I couldn't do nothing but shake my head. I laughed and I had to agree with him because he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. When he mentioned removing the struggle and when he talked about letting go of that struggle story, right here, that's why I felt it at, because we all know that. I know that personally. It's like we all heard the phrase work smarter, not harder, right? We've heard that, but we've also all heard the phrase the struggle is real. I've said it personally. I know people, I've heard multiple people say this. The struggle is real. That's a cliche and it's starting to become a trendy thing to say, and it's honestly nothing more than an excuse. Nothing more than an excuse. It's justification and it's a limiting belief. All it's doing is limiting you. When you keep saying the struggle is real, you're giving power to the struggle. I believe words have power. That's why I say a lot of stuff out loud. That's why I vocally express things and let it be known, put it out there to the universe, because words and words hold power, man. Words are powerful, and when you say it, you give yourself that much more of a chance to obtain those things that you speak of. So when you mention the struggle being real, you're going to continuously struggle because you keep saying it. You keep telling yourself the struggle is real when the struggle is not real at all. It's an imaginary thing. Granted, some people struggle, but we have all the tools necessary. For the most part, we have all the tools necessary to turn our situation around. I'm a prime example of that. I'm going to continue to use myself as an example because 5 years ago, I didn't think I'd be able to make a budget. 5 years ago, I didn't think I'd be able to pay off the amount of debt I paid off. I didn't even think I'd be able to save money at all. I didn't even think I'd be able to be out of debt, period. I just thought debt was something that you keep for, as long as you live, you have debt, right? That's the way I thought 5 years ago. Thanks to this thing called the internet, I was able to do some research and meet people who don't necessarily believe the way I used to believe 5 years ago, and that's helped me change my situation around. Like I said, I make these videos to create community. When you get around like-minded people, you share ideas, you share knowledge, it broadens your horizon and it makes you think a little more clear, and it makes you a lot more knowledgeable and lets you know that things can be done. Things can be taken care of, but you have to be the one to do it. You have to do the work. You can't keep telling yourself the struggle is real. You have to know that anything is possible. That's why I share what I share. I share what I share just to show, just as an example of what's possible. Hence the name of my channel. This is not a fluke. This is not fugazi. This is not fabricated. It's not fake. I'm not frauding. I'm making it happen and you're watching it. Take this as an inspiration, all right? I'm letting my struggle story go. I thought I let it go, and which is why I appreciate that feedback so much. I thought I let the struggle go, but apparently I didn't. So I still have some adjustments to make. All right, I still got some work to do on myself. I never came on here letting everybody know that I'm an expert or that I have it all figured out. I don't know what I don't know, but what I do want to know, I'm learning it and I'm figuring it out as I go. I don't have it all figured out. Let me reiterate that. So let your struggle story go. Promise me that, please. Promise me you're going to let your struggle story go. Work, put your head down, do what you gotta do, and make it happen. Make it happen for me. Make it happen for yourself. Make it happen for your family. And this world will be a much better place, man. Imagine if everybody's in a position where they're thriving. That's what I'm working towards. I don't want to just survive. I don't want to just, make ends meet or just coast and float. Like I'm trying to thrive. Like I'm trying to take it way up there where nobody in my family has ever taken it, honestly. Like I said, I had a rough upbringing, right? My parents didn't have it all coming up. I didn't have it all coming up, but I'd be damned if my daughter don't have everything she wants and more. Changing my family tree. Literally changing my family tree right before your eyes, right before my eyes, and that's what it's about. That's exactly what it's about. So the struggle is not real. The struggle will never be real, and what's real is that everyone receiving this message has the potential to change their circumstances if they choose to, take action, and be about it. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I go by the name of Q, and like I always say, if Q can make it happen, you can make it happen. I'll holler at y'all next video. Peace.